G'day everyone and welcome back to Starseeds Down Under for a Christmas Eve special. And I would like to start by giving you all a very big, special Merry Christmas to you all. And I hope that you're all having a beautiful seasonal time together with your families and that you stay safe, that you're all loved, that you're all well and come back in 2025. Well, we're not even at New Year's Eve yet, but in 2025, we're all going to be on a beautiful path together that's just going to be unbelievable. But I would just like to let you know that how much I love you all, how much indeed you are all special to me. And I want to just say thank you, a big thank you from my heart to all of you that have made this a very special journey for me so far, and that I hope that 2025 is even more special. We've got so much that I've actually got to look forward to and that I would love to share with all of you. And yes, we are going to be doing this recording with Dan Willis. I assure you, he is coming. We will be doing that this week. But my message today, first of all, is a massive thank you to all of you, those that have been involved here with me as Starseeds Down Under, you beautiful subscribers that have been upon the journey with me, growing, helping me expand, being a subscriber, helping me along the way, share videos and helping us grow as a family. Without you, none of this is possible. That's what I mean. I do this because I'm passionate, yes, about our state of affairs of the planet and how we've been treated, and learning the true history and nature of our history itself, and knowing who has been in charge, and that our life, everything that we've been living is a lie. I do this because I'm passionate, but at the end of the day, it's you, the audience, that makes this special for me. It really does. And I would love to just express to all of you right now a very big, special sense of gratitude, love from the bottom of my heart to all of you for making this special for me. I love you all. And I hope that you have a lovely Christmas all together with your families, and that you all come back after Christmas safe and well, and that we move into New Year's Eve in 2025 together. And let our golden age be upon us. Oh, I can't wait, isn't it? Oh, it's going to be glorious, everyone. Isn't it? It's going to be glorious due to the fact that we know what was prophesied on the emerald tablets of Tote. We know what was also prophesied by Edgar Cayce, which I would love to just show you all now for those of you who don't know who Edgar Cayce is and what he prophesied. But Edgar Cayce is the late 19th century, early 20th century prophet who prophesied that as we enter the golden age, the veil shall be lifted. The people of earth shall meet the people of the universe. As we approach the golden age, quote, the veil shall be removed and the people of the earth shall become aware of the people of the universe. Quote Edgar Cayce. Now, for all of you that have been following Mr. T recently, I know that you have also picked up on the fact that he quoted publicly just the other day that we have now entered the golden age and it's upon us. You can't get any more blatantly in front of you, in your face, than that. He knows what we're entering, and we do know that he has privately been negotiating with the military and with the Galactic Federation over the last several years. So we do know that this is all coming, and that nothing can stop what is coming. Every one of these people are being removed, and that our freedom, our planet's freedom, is assured. And that we shall never come under such tyranny or oppression ever again. This system, this planet, planet Earth, is now free under the guardianship of our father, our friend, our brother, Prince Ea Enki, who has returned with the Galactic Federation of Worlds that are working closely with our military and Solar Warden groups and Earth Alliance in order to ensure our safety, security, and freedom, and prosperity and abundance for our future, for our golden age. It's all going to happen. And we're all going to be there. We're all a part of that. There's nothing more special than that to come, but we have to go through a few bumpy stages. Okay, I had a friend of mine who went through a very, very bumpy stage recently. Dear friend of mine, she knows who she is if she watches this video. My dearest love to you for what you've been through recently. But as I quoted to my beautiful friend, as one is broken down, it is in order to build oneself back up. Just like Shiva the Destroyer, in order to create, one must first destroy. Okay? Now, Shiva does not necessarily mean evil. Okay? From the Indian Vedics, Shiva is a very benevolent, spiritual god. Okay? He has very feminine features, I know, but he is a male. He has that balance. But nonetheless, he is the destroyer of nations, those that oppress and tyrannize their people. And in order to build it up to something new and better, one must first destroy. And unfortunately, my friend recently went through such an ordeal out at Uluru, where she was attacked and didn't get to enjoy her cosmic conference that she went out there for, nor touch the sacred rock itself. That as much as it was an attack, you also look at the factors that in order to build up stronger than what you were before, one must first be broken down. So there is a positive that comes from this negative. There are many positives that come from this negative. As much as they psychically attacked her, they revealed their location. They obviously also feared my very dear friend and her energy, her truth, her purity, her soul, who she is. And by doing so, they have revealed their location, because there are not hives, but small network pockets of Nebu Greys still hiding out on the planet, as Elena has quoted, that not all have been taken, but most have been taken care of. Even the hybrid ships were taken care of. So we know that that's been taken care of, but we know that there are small pockets of Nebu that are hiding out, and these two particular ones revealed their location to the Galactic Federation and the Earth Alliances and Solar Warden groups by attacking my friend. So good riddance to them, and I bid you farewell. I hope that they never return to this planet ever again. I hope they join the others that are on the run from certain positive ET groups that are out there that are working on our behalf, that the Draco and the Nebu utterly fear. Yeah, there are other groups out there that work with us that the Draco and the Nebu absolutely, utterly fear and run from. And they're working with the Galactic Fed now. They are called the Negumak. Yes. I've explained who the Negumak are before, as Elena has as well. If you would like to see any of that information on Elena, go back and have a look at some of her previous videos where she's mentioned this with Dr. Sala. I'm positive that I'm sure I could be able to leave you all a link. If I go back and have a look at his history and find that particular video, I'll leave that for you all below. If not, just go and have a look for it yourself. I'm sure you'll be able to find it. Okay. But we have a lot of beautiful things to look forward to. Our galactic brothers and sisters are all around us. Okay. Whether you want to look at it from a 3D perspective or through eyes that look outside the box of the normal, where you see into what we call the 5D, not so much seeing the 5D, but seeing things that would exist outside the normal, if you will. They are. Because really, when you look at ships like this or clouds that are appearing above my house that I've reported on in previous videos, especially in my shorts, you can go and view this as a short video in on my YouTube channel, okay, where a three-sided triangle cloud was above my street over my house. You know, last time I checked, clouds don't have three sides, nor are they straight lines. That, everyone, is a TR3B in cloud camouflage revealing itself to me. And this has not happened once, but this has happened twice to me over my house, at my location, over the top of my street here. And the next one, or not this next photo, but the next time it happened was over the top of my train station just down the street from where I live. This is another happy snap that I've taken. Okay, now that's not just a normal cloud. That is, by any means and purposes, a cloud ship. Okay. We also know that we have rectangular craft. Okay. Now, if you look also closely at that picture, that there is an edge to that at the front side of that, where it reveals, I don't think even being able to enlarge the screen will actually show that as such, I'm sure, but I'll try. But there is a set of lines at the front edge of that. Hoping my cursor shows that. There's a set of white lines that are right there at the front. And if you look at the back, it's slightly domed. There's a dome at the back, which means that would also go all the way to the front. Okay, so it has a crescent sort of roof, or half cylinder shape to the top of it with an edge at the front. So it has like a hump, and that's the front edge. Last time I checked, clouds don't come rectangular, let alone have a hump all the way from front to back, a raised section with a front side that has lines that are glowing brighter than the cloud itself. Very curious, I know. But these are photos that I've taken myself. Here's another one that I took a photo of just above my train station. You can see clearly the lines there. That's definitely some form of ship in cloud camouflage. And this next shot, I've actually outlined it so that you can see it clearly. Go back. Galactic Federation is all around us, always doing operations. Here's another one, very similar to what we see here. Here. These are photographs that I have personally taken in the sky around my area. See, as you can see, Starseed's phone. Starseed's DU. That's my phone. Oppo A16. Okay. To 2023, this photo was taken. This particular photo here that I'm about to show you was taken on an iPod that my daughter owned with me. We took this photo together back in 2013, 2014, when I turned 40, going on 41. Yes, curious, isn't it? A large patch of cloud that is rectangular, that has a formation inside the blue area. Now I'm going to expand upon this because I took another photo of it once it actually came out of the cloud cover. This is it out going towards the ocean near my place where I live. Now, if you can see that, that has a line directly running down the center of that, and that is shaped like a ship. These are all photos taken by me, yours truly. You can see that these guys are all around us, everywhere. Check this out. Oh yeah. Some call them scientifically by the term lenticular cloud. I don't buy it. Here's another one. You call that a lenticular cloud? Nah. That is a very large mothership, both of these, over populated areas. Oh, yes. Here's one that was taken through a night vision camera compared to daytime camera. That is a solid object in the clouds. It's not conventional aircraft by any means and purposes. It is a long cylindrical object, much like what we see in Solar Warden. It is anti-gravity. And as you can see in both fields of vision here, normal color above in the sky, above the telephone wires and electrical wires, to the night vision photo, or thermal, I should say. Oh, I think it's night vision. But anyway, make no mistake, nonetheless, that is a solid object. That is a ship in the sky that was captured by someone overseas, not captured by me at all. That one was captured by someone else. But I thought still pertinent to the subject matter that it would be interesting to show all of you that not only am I seeing these, but others are, and so can you. It's just a matter of looking up, everyone. It's just a matter of looking up into the sky and taking a few snaps, looking at clouds from a different perspective, seeing the straight lines and knowing that Mother Nature doesn't make clouds with straight lines is a good clue that you're looking at a ship. I mean, I've even had signs from above where I've been asking personally before I even went out questions whether I'm on doing the right thing or on the right path. Have I made the right decision or come to the right conclusion about certain things and that? And in the past, I have actually gotten photos of this where I have had my initials, CS, written in a cloud. But the way that they wrote my initials was only by the way I would know. I asked them, show me a sign only that I would know that I know it's you doing it, something that only I would recognize. And they wrote my S on my last name different to how I write it now. They wrote it as in the S that I used to write it when I was in primary school, which was like a lightning bolt. Yeah. And I just knew straight away, wow, that's a sign if I've ever seen. And the funny thing is, the cloud that the C and the S appeared in, or the lightning bolt S, was a very straight, long, tapered edge from large on one side to small on the other. It was going across the sky. Beautiful it was. And my initials were clear inside it. Blue, you could see them. Not blue, but clear enough that you could make them out, and you can highlight them with, photo editing where you can draw the C, the C and the S. It's just unbelievable because they knew I would actually identify the S as something that I knew from my past. And only someone from upstairs would know that. It's just magical. We've got so much to look forward to, everyone. And I hope you're enjoying some of these slides that I've been able to provide for you today. As much as they're not ships, we also have to take note that these guys aren't going to be really showing themselves yet for quite a while. Not until at least after Solar Warden and the Earth Alliances have done their jobs. Against, Solar Warden groups and secret space navies that have existed for the better part of 60, 70 years reveal themselves first before the Galactic Federation of Worlds. Yeah, there's a lot to still happen before any of that can happen. Absolutely. But we're on that path. Isn't it a beautiful Christmas special? Yeah. Now, here's another beautiful sign from our absolutely lovely sister and emissary, whom we have all come to love and know so much and admire for all of her work that she does tirelessly all throughout disclosure. Miss Elena Danan provided us with this beautiful picture on her Twitter feed on X. This was back in 2023 on the 26th of the 11th. Sign in the sky over Doubletree Hotel in Orlando on September 21st, 2023 during the GSIC conference. For any of you who don't know what GSIC is the Global Spiritual Informers Conference by Danny, our beautiful, lovely friend, Danny Henderson. Oh my gosh, I can't believe I got tongue-tied then. Sorry, my love. Our beautiful friend and beautiful sister, Danny Henderson, who has the most ultimate disclosure conference on the planet by far. She is the only one with Elena Danaan that has been able to bring in and call in not only Earth Alliance TR-3B ships, one fly over, back and forth across the sky and acknowledge the crowd below by Dr. Silas shining a light, laser directly onto it, and it lit up its navigation lights on all three corners to the crowd below, letting them know that it acknowledges and saw the laser, and it's letting them know below that they see them. But not only that, 6 Federation ships flew over the G6 conference, stargazing night watch, with just under 1,000 watchers in full spectatorship, in full witness to the most amazing history-making moment. Okay. Elena and Danny are by far a force of positive, good, light and truth and love on this planet. I'll highly recommend that anyone that doesn't know, I'll be leaving the links below for everyone to go and check out their channels, along with Dr. Salas, to go and subscribe. If you want to know what's going on the planet and keeping up to date, stay up with these channels, okay? But this particular photo here above Orlando, Florida, if you can see in the sky there, is a symbol done in the sky. What does it represent? Same symbol as they used in Stargate. As Elena says here, we thought at first it was Space Force waving at us. As they say, doing a symbol, because they do that. They like to signal people in the sky. But this is more precisely the logo representing Earth in Stargate series. We were signified that once again we opened a portal, a Curia Mate. Now, for anyone that doesn't know what a Curia Mate means, it means from heaven to earth. But isn't that wonderful, being signaled by the Galactic Fed? It's not Space Force who did that. That's the Galactic Federation signaling those below at the Orlando conference at G6 2023. This was not this year's conference, this was last year's. Letting them know that we see you, we acknowledge you, we love you. And that symbol in the sky is exactly the same symbol that was used in 1996 and throughout the series, SG-1 and Atlantis, for Earth. Key. That is the 7th symbol. So magical. Just to prove to you all that, because as Danny has quoted quite a few times lately, that Thorhan, he is real. He has been here in the past, in the 1950s, working alongside Congress, trying to bring about disclosure, okay, during Eisenhower's time. Okay, here's a photo for you all. On the left-hand side, the one holding the folders there is the one and only true Thorhan from the Galactic Federation. On the right, however, is just an artist's interpretation. Please pay no attention to that one, even though it is a beautiful photo nonetheless, and it is filled with love, and it was done with love. We also have to pay attention to the real in the here and now. We need proof, we need data, we need full facts, okay? For people that have questioned whether or not he is real, whether Jenhan is real, they are. Here is a physical photo of Thorhan here during the 1950s, trying to bring about disclosure, which was unfortunately thwarted by the military-industrial complex, as Eisenhower warned during his speech whilst leaving his administration and signing out. He warned us of the military-industrial complex, and they have gone without no oversight for nearly 70 years, or just over 70 years. Imagine the depth and scope of technology that they have kept from us, all the while shooting down benevolent and non-benevolent, malevolent, I should say, groups of ETs and back engineering their craft for their own nefarious purposes, and creating anti-gravity aircraft and reconnaissance aircraft and technologies beyond our wildest scope and vision. I mean, it was Ben Rich of Lockheed Skunk Works who's quoted that we now have the means to take ET home. Anything you can imagine that has been done on TV, it's already been done and better. You know, like we now have to meet. You know, another quote is, "We now have the means to travel among the stars." You know, like that was 1969. I think it was 1996. I think it was. He quoted that. Sorry, 1996. And that's still, you know, 50 years after World War II. So imagine what they built by that stage with all that technology at their disposal. It's why this is taking time, everyone, because we have to make sure that they don't use those assets against us, including, as Dr. Salah quoted just recently, that during the end of the Cold War, 8 nuclear warheads as such went missing and possibly were smuggled into the continent of the United States of America. Now, if you place weapons like that of mass destruction around the United States itself, under the actual country, you destabilize the whole Pacific plate. All plates, I should say. Destabilization would bring down to Earth crustal displacement in all the worst parts of what you could possibly imagine in the movie 2012. Yeah. That's how hell-bent they are on trying to take us out. And that's why, for those of you that are impatient and worrying about why this is taking so long, there is not only nuclear weapons that they had to worry about, but they also had to get the, other weapons, exotic weapons that had actually been developed, antimatter weapons that are capable of taking out a complete planet, removed beforehand. These nuclear weapons, as much as they are still a threat, that still is a very big threat. The planetary antimatter weapons have been removed, but having nuclear weapons, that's just one country we know of. How many other nuclear weapons went missing that these so-called UAPs or UFOs are actually searching for? Hence the reason why the activity more so recently, especially from the good guys, searching for them over military bases and stuff. The other ones that are being cited, I do believe, is all part of a psychological operation, to seed the minds of the public, to prepare them for possible false flag alien invasion or Project Bluebeam, whatever, or even deployment of actual deep state anti-gravity aircraft to actually show themselves in public. But if that's the case, as I said earlier, I do believe that the White Hats, the Military Alliance, Global Alliance, the Galactic Federation, Solar Warden groups have countermeasures in place to thwart the efforts of whatever they do plan to do in order to assure our golden age. They can't stop this. Nothing can stop it. It's just beautiful to know that those that have been risking their lives, brave women and men, Galactic Federation members, Solar Warden members, Earth Alliance members, women and men putting their lives on the line, the courageousness and bravery, the scope and depth of what they've seen and experienced, on the other hand. My God, I hope they can have their memories of those things removed via medbed technology. Let's just say that, because I wouldn't want to have those memories. But I do believe we're on the path to positivity, abundance, prosperity, and 1,000 years of peace, as prophesied by Mr. Edgar Casey. The people of the earth shall meet the people of the universe. And as we approach the golden age, the veils shall be removed, and the people of the earth shall become aware of the people of the universe. Oh, I love that. I love it. Prophecy, as much as some people question it, When you see too many prophecies come true, especially by those that have actually been truly connected to Source, the 9 benevolent ET groups and spirits that have guided and shown the way and given positive information, feedback in relation to how to steer and navigate oneself to the positive timeline and path journey that unfolds before us all. Yeah, when you see that sort of stuff come true over and over and over again, you don't question prophecy. You know it's woven into the very fabric of the universe that light beats darkness. It beats darkness every time. If you look at how the fabric of the universe is put together at the very point of creation, where it burst into 3D reality from, as they say, the Big Bang, it obviously had another point on the other side where thought come into reality. As Buddha once said, with our thoughts, we create the world. Well, why not the universe too? Okay. Thought manifests reality. Okay. Oh, I just love it. I love it. It's just so much. I actually just lost my train of thought. It's just so exciting. I do apologize. But look, let me wrap this up for you by just saying once again, everyone, this is a positive thing that we are all working for. We have worked for thousands of years, hundreds of thousands of years to get us to where we are now. Give yourselves a massive pat on the back to know that you've made it this far. You are the ones that make everything possible. All of us have made this all possible. So in saying that, everyone, I want to just wish you all farewell for the time being. Stay safe. Be well. I'm going to enjoy myself this evening by finishing up after doing this video with you all now, by watching this beautiful movie. That was part of my timeline, a childhood, my positive timeline, and remind me constantly of all the good things that we are always fighting for: the beauty, the love, family. It matters. This movie really covers how to never stop believing, and that one day everything comes to just being into truth, into reality, into alignment. Everything comes beautiful. Light wins over darkness. The very fabric of the universe is written. For every 2 particles of photonic matter, as I was saying before, I've got my train of thought back, there's only 1 particle of darkness. 4 particles of light photonic matter to 2 particles of darkness. It's written into the fabric of the universe. We win, they lose. Dig it? I do. I can't wait. Can't wait. Sorry for my loss of train of thought, everyone, just for that moment there. Brain fart. It is Christmas Eve. I love you all. Thank you for being a part of this and helping me get to. We're almost at the 400 mark. Let's keep it going. Okay? Give us a share. Give us a like, everyone. If you want to as well, give us a subscribe while you're there and hit that notification bell too. Take care, everyone. I'll see you after Christmas. Got some beautiful recordings coming up with some beautiful people. Take care until then. I love you all.